What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Money Mondays. And everybody seemed to like last week's video so much that I'm going to stick with the slide sharing vibe and more of the teaching style. So I hope that you enjoy this one as well. Be sure to let me know in the comments if you like this style of video or some of the older, more motivational style Money Mondays. But either way, if you get value from this, do me a huge favor. Like, comment, subscribe, and share with somebody else who could benefit from it. Now, without further ado, we're going to get into one of the most fundamental business philosophies that I've learned over the last couple of years, especially since working with Eric Thomas. There were so many limiting beliefs that I realized I had about how I thought sales worked, how I thought branding and marketing worked. And come to find out, almost all of it is fake. It's all a lie, right? And so I want to show you this to start us off with. And this is, again, one of my core ideas that I teach people in my consulting practice is help people ascend the social hierarchy quickly and easily in a way that keeps them coming back. Like, that's the end-all, be-all of being able to drive sales in a business. If you have something that can help people ascend the social hierarchy. Now, keep in mind, when I'm talking about this, I'm not talking about utilitarian products. I'm not talking about utility-based products, right? So I think of Scrub Daddy on that Shark Tank product, right? It's just a better scrub. It's better at cleaning stuff. That is a utility-based value proposition. I'm talking about those products where it's coaching, it's consulting, it's information-based, it is personality-based, it's brand-based, it is a product that is social in nature, that has a status symbol aspect to it. And almost everything falls into this. Like, I got a buddy of mine, he was a teammate in college, and he does power washing, right? He does pressure washing for multifamily apartment buildings. And you'd be like, well, how does that have anything to do with helping people ascend the social hierarchy quickly and easily in a way that keeps them coming back? I'm so glad you asked. Let's look at this. Social hierarchy. If my apartment complex looks better than everybody else's in town, and I get a reputation for having the most luxury, most best kept, most shiny, spotless, beautiful multifamily apartment building in my city, do you think that A, I'm going to feel good about that, and B, it's going to help me get more customers, more tenants renting? Absolutely it is. So, right, even by power washing, we're helping these customers ascend the social hierarchy quickly and easily. Okay, well, let's look at that phrase there, quickly and easily. Can I do it in such a way where I'm not going to be on property all day long? I've got so many trucks, so many team members, so many contractors that are going to come help me complete this job that it's done in just a few hours. Can I do it easily where I don't have to bother you and ask you a ton of questions, and we've got a process that's so seamless? We already know where the hookups are for the hoses. We already know where the hookups are for like all the water that we're going to need, and it's just good to go in and out easily, right? Can we make this a very fluid transaction where we're not difficult to deal with, or we're not haggling, where we have professional systems in place? So it's not like, hey, send me the invoice at this email address. It's just boom, here it is, right? Can we make this quick and easy for them and then have that help them ascend the social hierarchy? And then can we keep them coming back? Hey, your apartment complex is probably going to get dirty again in 3 months. Why don't we do this on a quarterly basis, right? Everything is like that. We're going to go through some more examples in a little bit here. But consider coaching, for example, right? Business coaching. That's a lot of what I do, right? I help personal brands start and scale coaching business, consulting businesses, or really any business that they want to have enterprise value in, right? I'm so sick of seeing all these personal brands run around trying to get Instagram followers, and they don't have a structural enterprise value business on the back end of that. Yeah, you can sell a couple things here and there, but once your personal brand goes away, or once you get too old and you don't look that good anymore, or you can't do those crazy stunts that got you all the views, or whatever it is, all your income goes away. So I help people build real businesses behind those brands. But regardless of that, if you imagine somebody who's in that position, right? If you imagine somebody who is building their personal brand and they're selling coaching, business coaching, and they're trying to follow this formula, this fits perfectly for them as well, right? So let's just think about this. If I'm helping somebody build their business and make more money, that will help them ascend the social hierarchy. If I can help them make more money quickly and easily, they're going to be very happy about that because the level of resistance between them and what they want is being decreased. If I can do that in a way that keeps them coming back because I can show them that, hey, I can help you get from level 1 to 2. I can also help you get from 2 to 3, from 3 to 4, from 4 to 5, and I will continue to help you get these type of results. Then we're going to be able to retain them over and over and over again. Last example, physical products, right? Because those were 2 service examples. Jordans, right? We're going to see this in an example coming up soon. Jordans, okay? Every single time a new pair of Jordans drops, people want to have them. Why? Because you got the newest, best shoes, right? They look the best, and everybody's like, oh, shoot, you got the new, right? So it's increasing your social status quickly and easily in a way that keeps you coming back, because every time they drop a new shoe, you are coming back. So Nike has certainly figured that out. Let's take a little bit deeper look at this. Sales is a lie, okay? Pricing is fake. Branding is the truth. What I need you to do is be somebody that people want to be seen with. All right, now let me break this down. Sales is a lie. What do I mean? Pricing is fake. What do I mean? I have sold 6-figure speaking gigs for Eric Thomas over email without speaking to a human over the phone. Didn't talk to anybody. Just, hey, email. Is he available on this date? Yep. You want to do it for this price? Yep. Send me the contract and the invoice. Done. No sales process, no objection overcomes, none of that. The price, you can't charge 6 figures for an hour-long speaking engagement. Well, we did it, and we didn't even have to negotiate. So that leads me to believe what? Well, sales doesn't really make a difference. Pricing doesn't make a difference. Branding seems to be what moves the needle. What do I mean by that? I mean that ET's brand was so solid already. I mean that ET's influence and impact and ability to do what they're hiring him to do is so people are sure when they hire him. They don't have to sit there and think, can he really motivate my sales team and have them increase their conversion rates by 5%? They already know, because they've seen it, and they've seen the track record over such a long period of time that they know what result they're going to get. Ask yourself that question. When people work with you, do they know without a shadow of a doubt what result they're going to get? Do they know I can expect X, Y, and Z by working with you? If they don't know that, it means that your brand is not strong enough. It means that you haven't had enough proof. You don't have enough testimonials. You don't have a long enough track record, right? People want to see that undeniable stack of evidence that you really can do what you say that you can do. And once they see that, it almost becomes a no-brainer. Oh, if I bring in ET for $200,000 and then we make an extra 2% conversions on my sales team, and that translates to $2 million in increased revenue, does that make sense? Of course, no-brainer. Well, do I believe that he can do it? Absolutely. Why? I've seen him do it for other companies for the past 2 decades. Done deal. No negotiation needed. Branding is what made that happen. All right. Now here's the other aspect of that. You got to become somebody that people want to be seen with. If you are the type of person that you can leverage just your NIL, your name, image, and likeness to attract people, you will never run out of customers, right? And just being around you or being affiliated with your brand is value additive to other people. It's amazing. The fact that I can say that I work with ET gets me in more doors than my own skill set does. Now think about that. I got 2 degrees from University of Michigan, one of the best schools in the country. I'm very, very good at what I do. I've got a very long track record of working with people, professional athletes, CEOs, Emmy award-winning artists, Grammy award-winning artists, all sorts of people that I've worked with, Olympians I've trained, like all sorts of people that I've worked with. And the biggest flex for my brand is that I've worked with ET, and that I continue to work with ET, right? Why? Because simply being associated with him is value additive to me. So imagine how easy it is for him to recruit people into his business. Imagine how easy it is for him to recruit people into his inner circle masterminds, right? Imagine how easy it is for him to sell things because his brand alone is value additive, just being associated with it. So again, let's look at a couple really quick examples before we close this one out. iPhones, every single year, we're getting a new one. Every single year. Why? Because it helps us ascend the social hierarchy quickly and easily. Go to the Apple Store, buy it. Quick and easy. If you got the money, boom, there it is. And it keeps me coming back because they give me a new one every freaking year, right? Jordans, we talked about that one earlier. Social media is an interesting one, right? Let's just go through those few criteria that we already mentioned, right? Ascend the social hierarchy. Social media, obviously, right? The more followers you get, the more you're looked at as reputable and a person of status socially on the internet. Is it quick and easy? Absolutely. Boom, selfie, take a picture, post it, done. Easy as that. Does it keep you coming back? Yeah. Social media rewards, the algorithm literally rewards the addictive qualities of it. Think about that for a second. First of all, it's addictive. We know that it releases dopamine, and we know that the algorithm taps into that to try and keep people constantly hooked and literally addicted. It's the world's biggest scam, and it's evil, but regardless, that's what it does, right? So physically we're getting addicted to it, so we keep coming back, but also the algorithm rewards consistent posting. So if we don't keep coming back, then we get punished by declining on the social hierarchy scale, because we're going to lose followers and discontinue gaining followers, right? So that's a whole game in and of itself. But here's why social media is a $1 trillion industry, because look at all the other things that it did really well. It adds the element of competition, right? Not just because there are literal competitions, giveaways, contests, etc. that are hosted on social media all the time, but also I want to have more followers than my friends. So it's a competition. There's the gambling effect, right? I wonder if I create this piece of content or create this video, if it's going to get more likes. Will this one get more shares? What's this one going to do? It's that unsurety, that lack of clarity. I don't know if that's a word. That lack of clarity that almost makes it fun. We're gambling on how can we get the most attention. Trend stacking, right? Every other day there's a new trend that goes across social media. If you're not tapped into social media, you miss the trend. People want to be part of trends, so we're stacking trends on top of trends by saying social media, and then here's what you got to do to be relevant, and it just keeps the machine turning, right? Network effects. The more people that join social media, the more valuable it becomes. Meaning, if I'm the only one on Instagram, nobody cares. As soon as 1 billion people are on Instagram, everybody cares, all right? So social media did a lot of things right, but at the end of the day, they're still helping people ascend the social hierarchy quickly and easily in a way that keeps them coming back, right? It's like what Warren Buffett says. You want to have sticky air. Sticky meaning people got to keep coming back over and over again. They never want to leave. They never want to quit. They never want to quit doing business with you. And then air meaning you can make it for cheap, for nothing, and then sell it for very high price, right? All right. Turnkey Amazon FBA. This is a big industry that's recently sprung about. This didn't even exist 10, 20 years ago, but turnkey Amazon FBA. I make money, ascend social hierarchy, turnkey quickly and easily, right? And it keeps me coming back because I'm always going to want to iterate on my products and continue to make more money from that same store that I'm building. All right. And then, of course, liposuction. Same situation there. It helps you ascend the social hierarchy quickly and easily. Very little effort, very little sacrifice, very fast, right? Very little time delay, but a huge gain in status. So this is a little bit more of a strategic, not even strategic, but high-level video in terms of how are you thinking about what you sell? How are you thinking about your business and what your business offers? Are you thinking about it in this framework? Are you thinking about it in this way? Or are you just selling stuff without putting the intention behind it to say, how can I make whatever I'm offering quick and easy and have that help my customers and clients ascend the social hierarchy very, very quickly and easily, and keep them coming back for more and more, right? If you start to think about your business in that context, I guarantee you're going to make a lot more money, and you're going to start to say, wow, it's so much easier to market to people. People just seem to want what I have to offer so much more. It's not even because your offer is changing. It's because you understand the mechanics of exactly what to tap into to make that offer attractive. And you can just tweak a couple of things here and there while keeping the core offer the same. And it's going to allow you to vastly increase your sales. So I hope that you found this helpful. If you did, please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share with somebody else who's going to get benefit from this. And until next time, I'll see you on the next Money Mondays.